Hi, I'm Tom McDowell, editor of the Colorado Index. I didn't know Brandon Shaffer until last fall. In fact, I'd never heard of him. I wanted to work on a committee that was updating the law authorizing judicial performance commissions. The public was invited to participate, and I'm part of the public. He was heading that committee. In 2006, I had tried to use a judicial performance commission. I wanted to alert the public that we had a judge in Colorado Springs who didn't enforce ethics rules. He also didn't follow the law, court rules, or obey his own ethics rules. For example, state law requires judges to rule on motions in 90 days. This judge took 27 months for one motion and 4 months for another. In hindsight, we know the judge was shielding a lawyer from my ethics complaint at a time when that lawyer was stealing $50,000 and doing $750,000 in damages to others. He has since been disbarred, but not because of anything I could do. My report to the Judicial Performance Commission could have stopped some of that. Performance commissions see their job as protecting judges, not the public. They even protect judges who are protecting criminals who happen to have law licenses. I had spent $500 putting together an annotated report to the commission that showed that the judge was damaging me by protecting this lawyer. I had tried every mechanism that supposedly exists to stop that damage. I had reported the situation to the judge. While the ethics rules specify no format for such a report, he rejected my report solely on the basis of the format I used. I had tried to report the situation to attorney regulation. They claimed to lack jurisdiction. They said it was a judicial discipline problem. I tried to report the judge to judicial discipline. They also claimed to lack jurisdiction and said it was an attorney regulation problem. In 2006, my last best hope to stop the ongoing misconduct by the judge and the now disbarred lawyer was to make a report to the Judicial Performance Commission. I didn't know that commissioners had been brainwashed to believe that any input from a citizen was from a quote-unquote loser who wanted to relitigate his lawsuit. The commission gave my report so little examination that 18 months later, a commissioner wrote me an email saying that I was a loser and I should just try to get on with my life and not let this thing eat at me. Those were his words. It was the most obnoxious communication I ever received from a public official. He couldn't be bothered to discover that my lawsuit hadn't come to trial when I made my report, and it still hadn't come to trial when he sent that email. I was asking his help to get it to trial. I wanted nothing more than to get on with my life. As this suggests, I came to Senator Shaffer's project with an understanding that the Judicial Performance Commission system was broken. I also knew how it could be fixed. I wish I could say that Brandon Shaffer wanted a system to work in the public interest. He did not. He worked to make it less likely to work. Shaffer didn't want commissioners to report when judges were behaving unethically, the exact problem I had come to fix. When I told him that the lawyers on the commission were required by their ethics code to report unethical conduct by judges, he set out to make it illegal for commissioners to report on unethical judges. Under Brandon Shaffer's new law, even if every member of a local commission wants to report an unethical judge to judicial discipline, they are now prohibited by law from doing so. Lawyers who are legislators make choices. They can represent the 1% of their constituents who are lawyers, or they can represent the 99% who are not. Brandon Shaffer made his choice. If voters want ethical courts with ethical judges, they can make theirs. Expel Brandon Shaffer from the legislature before he does more damage to the court system. This isn't about partisan politics. It's about having a legislature willing to protect the public from bad judges. For the Colorado Index, I'm Tom McDowell.